This is our Human Resource Management Final project. For this project, we choose Royal Hideaway hotels, specifically the one in Playa del Carmen in the Mayan Ribera here in Mexico. So we're going to start explaining the recruitment process, the selection, all the training involved, the compensation, and performance appraisal. Starting with the recruitment process, uh, well, we know recruitment forms part of the process of incorporating people to the organization and is by this mean that candidates communicate with the job offerings. For this process, we want to divide it with seven parts of the recruitment. The first one will be identifying the vacancy. So in Royal Hideaway, they will find they need a, a person for a specific job. Maybe because they fire someone, maybe because someone quit, or they just need more help. The second part will be preparing the job description of job person specification. This could be really easy since the human resource department should have the job description beforehand. So they have all the job descriptions and the personal specifications. The third one will be advertising the vacancy. They obviously need to advertise. They will normally use the local newspaper, internet, maybe search firms, or maybe just I don't know, like spread the word with their employees. The first step will be managing the response. At Royal Hideaway, they normally set a date so all the candidates will appear at the human resource department so they can give their resumes or CVs, and after that uh, the human resource department will choose the ones that uh, are more qualified for the job. They will make this filter. So the next step will be shortlisting. um, I think it's what I just said, it's the filter that I'm talking about. So the next step will be arranging the interviews. So you just did the filter, you just like have the people that will move to the next phase, and now you have to make the interviews. In well, obviously conducting the interviews will be the last step. We know that the interview is the key tool that we can use for the recruitment process and selection. So moving on to the next subject will be selection. What In this step we can compare, decide, and elect. The basis to select people are the information of the position and the application of technique of selection to collect from the candidate. Like I just said, the main technique of selection is the interview, but you can also use psychometric tests or knowledge or capacity tests, personality tests, and simulations that are commonly more used. So yes, well, like I just said, in this uh, step of the process, you have to compare, see all the candidates, decide, and finally elect the one that will be the perfect one for you and for the job. So we move on to the Royal Hideaway International Development. Royal Hideaway has priority top priority is to cover all areas with competitive culture. Our brands and professional background have to develop all knowledge and skills that are important to the success of our partners and therefore our business. As a Royal Hideaway employee, um, you are given all the skills, like I said, with all the training programs to be competitive all around the world. So the normal staff uh, doesn't have to limit to only, I don't know, Royal Hideaway Playa del Carmen. You can think you can want to go to the Royal Hideaway in Spain and have this huge uh, jump with the help of Royal Hideaway. Royal Hideaway encourages employees to train and get a better job. And like I said, this can go on internationally. Um, I want to take this next process will be the performance appraisal. The Royal Hideaway, my team members and me wanted to say, well, it's non-existent. The employees aren't well appraised like they should. The human resource department doesn't pay a lot of attention to them. So these are really bad conditions for them. They normally don't get recognized for their job well done. And well, they don't seem to mind, but maybe if they really well recognize their uh, accomplishments and their well jobs well done, they will be more loyal to the brand, more loyal to Royal Hideaway instead of um, well having trash mouths and talking bad about the brand. So I'm going to move to the next step to stop talking about the bad stuff. Compensation and incentives. Well, pay has always been an important issue for organization. Is the most obvious compensation and well more direct. But talking about Royal Hideaway and well maybe a lot of hotels, um, at the end of the month, the operation employees such as waiters, cooks, hostesses have a special reward called well tips, which are all the tips that they collect in a month, and they divide it equally, supposedly. And well, that's an incentive. And well, getting on the bad side again, we have the extra hours the employees work at Royal Hideaway aren't sometimes paid. It's like if you are a waiter, well, we have more than 400 guests and you have to work extra hours. It's like you have to do it. They don't recognize it as an extra hours of work and they don't pay them, and they don't even say like thank you. So they should pay more attention to how they treat the employees. I mean, a happy employee equals to better service, and like I mentioned before, the loyalty is really important in brand. Getting deeper to the dark side of the Royal Hideaway, we have to mention that employees have no Infonavit or medical services, etc., because Royal Hideaway obliges them to firm a contract every 15 days. It's like they are being fired and then hired again. So they keep no record in the companies. Like maybe you have been working at Royal Hideaway 7 years, but with these contracts, it's like you are working 15 days, then another 15 days, and then you were fired and hired again. So they have like this dark stuff that, well, it's legal, but it shouldn't be done. Moving on to the employee benefits. Well, not all the benefits are complete. The company usually pays for holidays, vacations, etc. But some, such as medical insurance, are often paid at least in part by the employees. But talking about the full benefits, we can say that the executive staff can have breakfast and a meal at the hotel's restaurant, being treated as another guest, and this goes by um, the hotel's behalf. So that's pretty cool. And well, uh, Royal Hathaway provides their employees with bus transportation. This bus, well, drives all around the city, making stops on the most important points in the city. They actually is in a big city. Playa del Carmen is quite small, so they have the bus, which is really helpful for a lot of people. And well, moving on to the apartments, um, Royal Hideaway provides these living spaces, but they vary by employee. So let's talk about the variations. So if you're an executive, you have the house of your own. Yeah, Royal Hideaway provides you with a house, full house, living room, rooms, kitchen, everything. If you're an administrative employee, you share this house with other three people, so four people in the house. And well, getting to a lower level, we have the operative employees. They share an apartment, not a house, an apartment with four people. No living room, no kitchen, just the rooms and a bathroom, and they share. And well, the lowest of the lowest are the living spaces they provide to the internships, which are small bedrooms, for beds, and they share a bathroom with another bedroom. So, two bedrooms with 8 people in total share a bathroom. And well, that's so not nice. And well, moving on, I'm going to say that this project was made by Alejandra Brambila, Ana E. Figueroa, Mariana Rivera, and myself, Alex Unger, here making this presentation for you. Well, this is my Prezi, my first time using it, and I think we just finished. And well, obviously you can't see it, but here is a Wordle. I'm going to paste it on the Human Resource Management group at Facebook, and thank you for your attention. Training and development. So Royal Hideaway has a great training program, and we must say, but we're going to emphasize on only four of them. So the first one will be online career. Um, on Rail Hideaway, they have this online career where you can see all the detailed information of a job role. So you can see all the job listings, all what all the job entails. So maybe you're just not applying for the job. Maybe you're already in the Rail Hideaway and want to know what you need to know to get to the next level. Maybe you are just a cook. You want to get to be an executive chef. Well, this online career path will show you the right way. We also must say that Royal Hathaway has what they call the Royal University. It's an e-learning facility with a wide range of learning programs from managerial skills and personal development courses to specific training in system processes and products. So you can basically know anything you want to know about Royal Hideaway at the Royal University, and you can get take online classes in a virtual classroom, and well, you don't have to lose your time going to a normal university or location. The next one will be the brand education. Royal Hathaway gets a lot of wants to get a lot of attention to the brand. They are really important brands, especially in Europe and more specifically in Spain. So learning is a part of your role in Royal Hideaway. It's your first via to your learning process at the hotel. So Royal Hideaway training program here will consist on a training passport that in Spanish will be named Pasaporte de Calidad, which is basically like the Royal Hideaway Bible in a small piece of paper that all the employees have to carry around. It has the mission, vision, um, the values they stand for at the company, and also normal phrasing like what you say when a guest asks something to you, how to answer the phone, and every single detail. The last one will be the vocational qualifications, specifically the full apprenticeships. Royal Hathaway is known for getting a lot of apprenticeships and internships. So these programs are for young people like between 18 and 24 that are studying or I don't know, studying and working on in a more specific in the hospitality industry. And for these training programs, we have specific areas. So it's like kitchen professional, facilities management, housekeeping, customer service, fitness, business administration, and technology information. So this is all the areas, but focusing on the hospitality industry. Moving on to the next subject,